hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it, that shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwin' the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, then we get what we deserve. Freaks show they staring and don't ask for no pictures, cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system to GameStop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of indie and drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that. Yeah. Inside voice. I hear these youngins by the slang that I bid first, and I can't even get no credit for it, that shit hurt. Yeah, we been nerds, not the type to use big words. Still down to throw you if you throwin' the fist first. Fail face, but every now and then I don't get curved. Still end up broken hearted, then we get what we deserve. Freaks show they staring and don't ask for no pictures, cause I'm a giant man like I'm Fishburne. Maybe cause I'm hotter than the grease with a fish burn. We're slacking now, I'm putting in that work like an intern. I probably won't gain lives like trading in your system to GameStop. Don't really rap about what I ain't got. Been me since back when I could fit in the tank top. You think I'm ever changing? I think not. Hit the taco truck and I can show you the flame spots. They only taking cash and now I'm making the bank stop. Think cock, don't say a word, just open that safe lock. Now I'm playing the ATM, broken the rain wide. Raindrops falling on my head. I hate cops, ain't talking to the feds. Zombie mode on a rocky road, walking like I'm dead. Need to pick me up that I will eat the chocolate with the bread. Still trash, just now me in my pockets getting fed. That's real rap, now I can pay for guac without a sweat. You feel that? Playlist full of indie and drill trap. Problems, I got 99 on me, I'm Lil Sap. But fucking never cried over spilled paps. Never crying over who spilled that. Young medicine man, and I'm looking to peel caps. Put on the beat and I will snap. Put on the beat, I'ma kill that.
All right, bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. If I did this right, words will be coming out of my mouth, and you should hear them. Let's see. I'm going to see. There's a delay, so I'm going to have to see. I'm going to have to delay even longer. Delay. Because I don't even want to say hello or nothing. All right, bing, bang, boom. All right, we're good. We're good. I'm a little distorted because I'm doing too much. Oh, but... Welcome one and all. You're here. I'm here. He's here. This is a fucking Ryan Watkins. Oh no, this is a Ryan radio show.
You don't even know the name of your show.
I do too much.
You all these guns popping off.
I do too much. Episode 187.
All this
yeah,
violence.
and it don't stop. Because it's episode 187 on a fucking 10 o'clock. You bitch.
Episode 187 with the L Doggy Dog.
Creep with me. But yeah, we're here. We were almost gonna. We were hanging out. What was it last night? Night before last?
I think it was.
I was almost gonna try to.
No, it was Wednesday.
I was almost gonna try to weasel an episode out of you there, but then I was like, man, we're just having fun. We're just hanging out.
Mhm.
Everything can't be content.
Mm-hmm.
But then I went right against that. I was like, hey, actually, you know what? You want to come back? So then we can make content. So we're here. We got stuff in plans in the works. BOTZ is like we were talking the other night. Like all of a sudden, you know, we this is how we work. We just go through droughts, and then all of a sudden we put our fucking foot all the way completely on the gas pedal. And now we got 3 events in the works. You got 2 battles coming up in 2 different places.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Very cool.
It's exciting, peoples. Yeah, fucking. So, what do you got coming along? You got fucking, because you got February. I got you on February, right? We don't want to talk about who it is yet, but
We not saying opponents yet until you like
yeah, I
make
need to drop a
flyer.
flyer. Yeah, I need to make one. Not even just drop one, but I need to make one as well. So yeah, but outside of that, you're preparing some shit. I assume.
But can we not talk about none of this because none of them got
Yeah,
flyers though? Really,
that's a good point.
Like, we kind of
That's a good
we
point.
got all this stuff, but we can't even really expose any information about it.
Well, how's life?
Fuck. What a pivot. I mean, that was kind of hard pivot, but life's good too, man. What we got in the chat?
It is a
was
hard
like,
pivot. Oh,
we
you know, we
got-
got a couple people for right now. You know,
we got young.
it's one of those things you got to make sure you go. It's a war of attrition. You got to go for a while. Let
Yeah.
a couple people pile up.
young
get
Q
in
and young
here,
fuck off.
Know what we're doing. It's late. You know, we're late, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. in
When
the
you get your
hood.
viewers, is it like, do they only watch on YouTube? Or
Yeah, no, it used to be.
you don't do that shit where it's coming on like different ones no more? Huh?
Nah, because it's all about what streaming service you're using now or whatever the fuck. And this broadcasting software that I use is an entirely different one than I've used in the past. So I just have it go directly to YouTube, which I like better because I'm just used to YouTube. I'm used to layout YouTube, even though they're on some fuck shit. But I also like it because honestly, I could do it on Twitch too, but it just doesn't really make a difference. And like with the YouTube, I like, selfishly, I like fucking going live on the counterproductive or the BOTZ channel because, well, for one, I'm fucking I run the shit now anyway. So where the fuck else am I gonna do anything that I
True.
do? But sometimes people hop in like, oh shit, haven't fucking checked in on the channel in a while. What are you guys up to? Kind of a thing. To where I wouldn't really get that if I was just broadcasting on Twitch anymore. To where I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna just only be in one place, let's just fucking do the YouTube. Makes a lot of sense. It's what people are used to for the most part.
Fair.
And I feel like you could pass along a YouTube link easier to the average person than you can a Twitch link.
True.
I feel like if to like really want to watch shit on Twitch, you gotta kind of have to be with the shits a little bit, like either within the gaming world or like you already somewhat familiar with Twitch, to where like I feel like you can pass along a YouTube link to your like fucking dad, and he might fucking click on it.
That's fair.
Kind of
No,
shit.
yeah, that
you know
makes
what I'm
sense.
saying?
Twitch
Just
ain't
becau-
there just yet with everybody.
Just because it's just more established. I'm not saying too much about like which one's better or anything like that. Just fucking, it is what it is, right? Yeah, it kind of sucks. We can't talk about any of the battle shit really. Like we could talk about that we have 3 events coming up. We have 3 events coming up, and then there's another event that's happening that's not necessarily ours
Mm-hmm.
that we not, might necessarily be a part of, might not necessarily be a part of. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But we're technically getting ready for 4 events, you and me. But
Mm-hmm.
3 for BOTZ concern. We got them at the factory. It's going to be February 26th, March 5th, and April 30th. I've already pretty much the February and the March. I've already been pretty much committed to like, all right, this is what's going to stay to. The February card got 4 battles. March card got 5 battles. And then everything else I'm gonna push to April, like anything else that I can book. And yeah, fucking good way to start the whole first quarter. People were definitely frothing at the fucking mouth, asking me. I think it's definitely smart on my part. Like, not even just smart. It's necessary and I have no other choice. November, December, I can't be involved in like no other shit other than work.
Right.
It's just better that way. Like, I wish it's not like that. I like having fun. I like doing all the video shit and all that. But as far as like, because this last holiday season, it wasn't so much that I worked hella long hours. It was just I worked 6 days a week, every single week for like 5 weeks. So it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's just, I don't have time for, like, I barely have time to do my laundry and shit. To where, like, I don't really want to be worried about trying to make sure battlers are where they need to be and trying to film them and doing all of that shit. But we're definitely hitting the ground running in 2022. And also just to kind of, I was talking about it on the episode before last. Not really to be negative, but I got a fucking chip on my shoulder because anything West Coast related, we don't fucking get mentioned in it all. To where I'm like, hey, you know what? It is what it is. I know what time it is. I'm not saying like I live and die by the fucking validation of people that like, hey, ain't fucking with me, then the feeling's mutual kind of shit. But like when we're doing good shit, to where like it just motivates me to keep doing more good shit and doing it even better and even more frequently, to where it's like, hey, ignore us all you want, but at a certain point you can't.
Hey, it's kind of they kind of did us kind of dirty with the Caddy Ron event though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was a great event, dog.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can, whatever opinion you have of us or whatever, you cannot fucking deny that fucking July Caddy Ron event was a fucking big event. We were able to pull that off during circumstances where we shouldn't have been probably able to pull that off, right? And then fucking we had fucking Madness return. I mean, he returned versus Don Marino before he came into the Rumble, but we had Madness.
Where was that at though? Where was it?
It was on iBattle, so it
it was like in the East Coast, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We had Madness back in San Jose.
So yeah, it was the West Coast fucking return. Of
That's
Madness.
a big deal. Come on.
And it was a big fucking deal. And he's in a Rumble versus Big fucking K.
Come on.
Like, come on.
And
son.
Mr. Two-Time everything.
And fucking Thesaurus.
First name The.
And
last name
fucking
Saurus.
Ronnie. And fucking Gray Fox.
First name
and
Grave.
fucking
Last name Fox.
Essam.
First name S. Last name M.
Or fucking Non Fierro. Or however you want to fucking say it now. But he was there. It was good times. So to try to be like, oh yeah,
in Reverse Live too. Man.
Oh yeah, these like 4 battles that we did over here where half of them got vaulted. Oh yeah, no, these were the battles of the year over here. It's like, yeah, I fucking bet, dog. Cool little echo chamber you got. I'm gonna shit on all y'all this year. I'm gonna do so much little shit, and I don't even give a fuck if y'all fuck with it or not. Like, cause I'm just more about like, I'm up in my fucking bars in the videography fucking department, in the fucking, I even got an extra subscription to Adobe just to be able to get stock shit. Like that's the kind of level of dedication I'm on. You know what that costs? It costs $30 a month. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't need that shit, but I want it because I want fucking templates of shit that I don't have access to otherwise.
That shit costs that much?
Oh no, yeah. I already pay $50 a month just for the Adobe suite. And then I pay now an extra $30 on top of that to be able to access Adobe stock so I can get any sort of type of like fucking it's like a bunch of like kind of template out shit to where I can incorporate like shit that I make with like some shit that they got already. So I have like a whole access to like textures and stock photos and stock videos and graphics of shit that I like would take me hours.
So you pay them hoes like $80 a month?
Yeah, I pay $80 a month for fucking video, fucking like editing software and shit like that. That's what I'm saying when motherfuckers are like, "Hey, why don't you fucking pay me to fucking rap terribly?" I'm like, well, first of all, you know how much fucking, how much money I'm fucking paying just to make this shit happen?
Man,
like for real.
What is the word I'm looking? That is preposterous.
Yeah.
Fucking out of this world.
I mean, it's worth it because I like doing the shit, and that's what I have to pay if I want to use the shit.
That's fair.
So it is what it is.
Out of this world.
I'd probably be having that subscription even if I wasn't running the battle shit and I was just like taking pictures and doing like wedding fucking photos.
Making fucking
You know what I mean?
wrestling fucking
Yeah,
flyers and shit.
whatever the fuck. I'm trying to get my foot in the door with that.
You still
shit,
fucking
too.
with UGWA?
Yeah. I haven't gone to any of their shit, and I feel like a shitty fan for that. But I just been fucking busy, and like a lot of their shits fell on our shit too.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that shit with like PWR. I've been wanting to go to some of this stuff, but it's like always when we're doing stuff, I'm like, fuck, man.
Right. You see that fucking Lito was training with the Hood Slam folks?
Yeah, I did. I was like, fuck, man, I want to go see Lita. You know, she stay in the Bay. She live in like San
I didn't know
Francisco
she
or
actually
something.
like lived out here.
Yeah, like she actually live out here. I'm
Oh,
like,
wow,
what the
that's crazy.
fuck?
Yeah, I didn't
Somebody
know
book Lita to battle, bro. Get her against Aussie Dog.
Andrew says, I had no idea you couldn't just pay once for it anymore. I don't know what he's talking about.
The goddamn Adobe.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, you have to pay a monthly subscription.
That's just like Netflix. Blackman said he loathe
Yeah.
how that
Okay,
shit is
I get
subscription-based.
it now. I love how everything is a subscription based now. Yeah, no, I
Loathe.
know, right?
That's a deep hate too.
Yeah, no, like this man had to pull a synonym for hate. Like that's how much like a motherfucker's serious when they have to like add an like I can't even just use the regular word hate because it gets thrown around too much. Like I'm gonna whip out the thesaurus really quick.
I'm telling you, first name Love.
I loathe the subscription based shit, and I do too.
Me too.
I do
Because it's
too.
like everybody think they like pulling one over on cable. It's like, yeah, man, I'm cutting the cord. And then
think-
you got all these subscriptions. It's like,
I think with the Adobe shit, it's because it used to be you pay once, but then you had to pay once every single year to get the updated
it was
shit.
like $100 a year or something like that.
Yeah, because like you didn't have to make that choice, but it's like you had to if you always wanted the updated shit. So if you have a subscription and everything's cloud based now, so like with my subscription service, it just updates automatically all the fucking time.
Oh, they do that just so you can't torrent it no more either.
That too.
Because it was like everybody had Word like
But
2013, and
Oh,
then
right.
everything became subscription and cloud
I just
based.
use
So it's like,
I
oh,
just
fuck.
use LibreOffice. It's fucking even better than Word and it's the same shit.
What the fuck is
Free.
LibreOffice?
Oh yeah, it's free. It's like you can get Word, you can get it does Excel spreadsheet.
Oh,
It does
just use
every fucking
like,
thing. It
the
does
Google shit.
It does. Oh yeah, the Google shit's the same thing too.
Yeah, it's
That-
okay.
And that honestly, that's probably even the best too because it's cloud based, so
Mhm.
you can pull
It's
your shit
right
up
there.
anywhere.
Put it in your ass and smoke it.
Put it in your ass and smoke it.
You got to pay for Pro Tools too, Blackton?
That makes sense, but it's probably like I was saying, like
Fuck.
everything now is based around that whole.
Is
updating.
nothing sacred anymore? You can't.
It's just it's the updating shit.
fuck.
So like it's like all right, well, what do you want to do?
So yeah, you
Do
ain't gotta like
Do you
pay
want to
for.
do you want to do a base pay
Mm.
once a year to always update?
I
or do
think
you wanna
Logic is
just-
like that now too.
everything media.
Dick in a
based,
box, man.
Dick in a box.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Thank
Fucking
you.
crazy ass world,
Thank you.
right? I only got 4 buttons right now. It's fucking gunshots, applause.
Don't you got the Don DeMarco? Oh, you got the air horn. Oh, there we go. Yes. Always gotta have the air horn, man.
Yeah, no.
It's like when you use the URL app, like it lets you hit the little air horn.
Does
and
it
shit.
really? I never knew
swear to-
that.
Bruh.
That's
Bro. I'm
amazing.
gonna pull a fucking battle up.
I
for
did
you
not know that.
right now.
Did not know that. That's amazing.
Bro.
I mean, I don't use the URL app though,
I
because I'm a
sure the
shithead.
fuck do. I originally bought it so I could watch Conflict and Rubber Tongue in the Crucible,
Oh, okay. Nice.
and I was like, oh,
Just kept it. Yeah.
it's a bunch.
Why
of
not?
shit.
Why not?
bro? Yeah, so you like fire up the battle or whatever, and then you got this stupid.
But
ass-
it's just for you though.
with that stupid ass. Oh, we gonna get like shut off and shit. Oh yeah, here go.
That's fucking amazing. It's
Mhm.
just for the person watching, but still,
Mhm.
that's an amazing feature.
Yeah, it allows you to be annoying at home. It's like, and I think they like count the air horns or something like that. So like each time you give while somebody's rapping, when you give them more like air horns.
So then,
and
like
shit,
they see the
it's, I guess
analytics
it's
on
more
their
like
side.
reactions. Like
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, that was tight. I guess I'm like, bro, I'm not hitting the air horn while I'm watching the battles at home. Like,
Damn, they unintentionally unlocked the next phase of Netflix and all the other streaming shit. As far as like, okay, we know you're watching right now, but do you really like this? Like, because we really need to know beyond just a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Like, what parts of this did you like the most? So we,
that's
so
fair,
we
yeah.
knew where you were tuned in the most, because that's basically what they built but they're just doing it because it's fun and like the Don DeMarco thing. Or I don't know, maybe they're fucking using the data off of that too to fucking base future battles and all that shit. Hello, folks. What's up, Pixie?
Young Pixel.
We got a good little cast of folks up in here tonight.
got
What's
a
up,
cast.
Destiny? Yeah, Destiny.
Young
Fuck
Destiny.
off, Mandrew,
Fucking
Swami.
Man Drizzle. Swam
Is it staticky in your headphones or just mine? Because I think that's just the. Is it staticky?
Nah, your voice is clearer than a bitch when I put these both on.
I think it's just my cord.
Then a bitch.
It's bothering me.
Then a bitch.
It's bothering me. Anyway,
Disturbed. Down with
what about you guys listening at home? Is it staticky to you? Tell me. Tell me if you want me to give you all my time. Tomorrow's gonna be an exciting episode. I'm going live tomorrow morning at fucking 10 a.m. because I randomly got followed by a band from South Africa. She says, "Just call me Desi Q." All right, what's up, Desi?
Whatever you want.
I got randomly followed by this band from South Africa, and then I actually checked out their music, and it was pretty tight. And then they hit me up like,
You sure it's not Joseph Coney?
I hope it is.
All right, you good.
And they hit me up like, just be like, "Oh, hey, thanks for the follow with the whoop, nice page." And I was like, "Oh, hey, by the way, like, I fucking host the show," just because I asked that of any single person that I run into that's like artistic in any single way. And especially if I don't know them, because then I'm like, I kind of want to know you more, but just what's better than just to have you come on my show if you're down. So I just shot them like, "Hey, do you want to come on my show? Like, we can do it over Zoom." And they're like, "Oh yeah, for sure." So I was like, tight. And then fucking, yeah, checked out their shit more. Like, they got some good music. So
Fire.
whatever. I'm just going to randomly interview a band from South Africa tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. because it's 8 a.m. their time, because they're 10 hours difference.
So what is this?
And they literally have to fire up a generator so that they have the power to go online, because they said some shit about the government's like shut down over the weekend, and I guess that has something to do with the power. I don't
How does that make you feel? Does that make you feel extra important that these motherfuckers are willing to give you some of that power?
They offered
Not
that.
even just their time. It's like you get time and power,
Well,
motherfucker.
they were the ones that offered that. Though.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, "Hey, you don't." I wasn't like, "You have to do that." Like, and honestly, I
like
thought
an
they were
honor.
fucking with me.
Oh, okay.
I still think they are. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but
we gotta hit the generator to talk to you, cuz. Like,
that-
wait a minute, I think you motherfuckers pretty hot.
I don't
today.
know. Well, because I asked them, I was like, "Do you have Zoom?" They're like, "Yeah, we're South African, but we're updated." I was like, "Well, no, I just meant like, because some people got like Skype and shit. I didn't mean like, I didn't think you had like access to. I didn't think you had to like bang coconuts together to get fucking Zoom." But then they're like, "Oh yeah, fucking the government shuts down over the weekend, so there's no electricity." I was like, "Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna use the generator." I'm like, and then on their Instagram story, like, because I tagged them, saying like I'm gonna interview them in the morning, they're like, "Oh yeah, fucking, we're gonna fire up the generator for this one." So I was like, I think they're serious.
Maybe it's just a metaphor for a bong.
Nah, I think it's
Or
legitimately
like a super dab rig.
because they're like a surf rock band. So I'm like, they maybe just like live by the beach and fucking maybe they're just living some place where fucking electricity is cutty like that. I don't know. I've never been in South Africa. I don't know how they get down there. That's not even down under. That's a whole nother fucking planet.
That's a whole nother planet.
It's a whole nother planet, South Africa, dog. That's where they fucking hold. What's the fucking?
That's where
what's-
motherfucking Trevor Noah's from.
That's where Trevor Noah's from. That's where fucking Elon Musk is from. That's where fucking.
That's two different like ends of the spectrum. That's too much for me.
That's
already.
probably the perfect two ends. Of the
That's
spectrum
way
to-
too much for
to
me
desc-
already. I
That
don't.
those are the two perfect ends of the spectrum to probably describe. No, actually, that's not true. Because what's that fucking band that was in Chappie? Those fucking weird ass motherfuckers with the weird haircuts and the weird ass music.
I know that wrestler from NXT was from Justin Gabriel and Leo Kruger from South Africa too.
And
Or Adam Rose, his name was.
and Angelico.
That's right. Yeah, that
Yeah,
little
he's from
smooth.
South Africa.
Yep.
He's
mhm.
from he's from South Africa, but he just likes luchador shit. So he
Yep.
spent most of his time in Mexico.
Gangster.
That's wild. Yeah,
Oh, look,
what's that fucking-
apartheid. Yeah, thank you.
No, that's not the band though,
Oh.
or that's not the group.
I mean, but that's like a big.
No,
fucking
they're
thing.
they're it's that rap group. They got in trouble for saying something that they weren't supposed to. I don't know.
Oh shit.
They're like blonde. They had weird fucking shit. I don't know.
Oh shit.
Andrew said Dawg doing math in his head when Ryne was talking about the time difference.
Hey, these are facts.
Die Antwood, yeah, them.
Andrew only shit.
Die Antwoord or Wood or whatever the fuck. Those weirdo motherfuckers. They were wild. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Dog.
It sounds like some white people shit.
It is some white people shit.
I gotta rest my case.
You never seen these guys? These fucking freaks of nature?
I had to have seen them in my life, but like I'm looking at them right now, they look like professional wrestlers. Like,
Yeah, they were, like I said, they were fucking in Chappie. You ever seen that movie?
I did see Chappie.
Yeah, they're in there.
Mm.
Yeah, this bitch scares me. Her fucking ass. But yeah, weird shit going on down there. But the band I'm interviewing tomorrow, they actually got some good ass music, and it's weird because they're like a mix between like kind of like surf rocky, but then they got like banjos in their shit. So I'm like, there's a lot going on, but in a good way. They're called West Coast Wolves.
West Coast Wolves that's a tight ass fucking name too. Damn.
Yeah, right. Almost sounds like a biker club.
Damn. I feel like I should have.
I guess they're just they're just surfers and they got a fucking band and apparently they got to kick on the fucking generator to talk to me.
Fuck, I want to be a West Coast Wolf.
They got Zoom, but they got to fucking put a generator on for the electricity.
Dawg want to be a West Coast Wolf,
right?
So yeah, Wolf.
I'm interviewing West Coast Wolves tomorrow, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, but 8 a.m. South African time. Whatever the fuck, I don't know what the correct. Like, if it's just South African time, like SFT, you know what I'm saying? Like PST, Pacific Standard Time? I don't know if it's SFT.
It just depends on what region you in.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it hold on. Oops, that's definitely not how you spell that. South African
time zone.
Like, what's the correct, is it just straight up? Yeah, it's just South African Standard Time. So it's SAST.
All right.
SAST.
Or go what
SAST.
time? What time does South Africa use?
Yeah.
Hey, fuck it, SAST.
South African Standard Time.
It's cool with me, man.
Yeah, SAST. So 10 a.m. 8 p.m. SAST.
That's fair.
So if you're over here on the West Coast, 10 a.m. You probably already woke up, had your morning coffee, or
But it's sorry.
Can hang out with me if you're on the East Coast, fucking, it's like what, afternoonish time, so you can have like a crepe or something, have a good little brunch and hang out with us while I interview fucking the good folks from South Africa.
Crepes?
If you're in New Mexico, you're only an hour ahead, so 11 a.m. So that's still brunch.
There's too many time zones for me right now.
No matter what time zone you're in, you could be having brunch and fucking hanging out with us in the morning is basically my point.
I feel like you can have brunch at all times of the day, though. Because what is even really brunch about? Waffles, crepes, and fucking mimosas?
That's what, yeah, but like, like how people be fancy with it.
Crepes and mimosas, motherfucker. That's all I know about brunch.
I just know, like,
they said
as far as, like, the time of it, the stream cut.
Fuck off said the screen cut.
It should come back.
What if it doesn't?
Because I'm seeing it.
All right.
See what? Because, yeah, honestly, it cut for me, too. And, like, all of a sudden, a fucking episode of Joe Rogan started playing.
Joe Rogan is a great.
We're all right. We're back. That's the benefit of using the broadcast software that I use now, because it's like, if I was using Streamlabs, that whole shit would have shut down. But because I'm using this, they're like, we're like, the broadcast software of the vMix is like, we're streaming no matter what the fuck is going on YouTube. And YouTube's like, all right, dog, we're catching up. Fuck, sorry. That's what's happening there. What were we talking about?
South African bands.
South African bands, crazy. Oh, yeah. Like I said, no matter what time zone you're in America tomorrow morning, you could be having brunch, because I just know brunch is pretty much like
Mimosas.
9 a.m. to like 1 p.m. And that's like, yeah, mimosas, crepes, fucking waffle. It's basically just breakfast with alcohol, and you woke up late.
And then you could eat some lunch stuff.
Yeah, like no one's gonna look at you sideways if you have steak and eggs.
Yeah, straight up. And then you eat like poutine and shit.
You know what's wild? Fucking, I always be like, when I'm at work, cause I start my route at like 8 in the morning or whatever. I usually see people at Chick-fil-A and fucking In-N-Out like at like 9 a.m.
Oh, facts.
And I'm like, dog, okay, maybe Chick-fil-A, but fucking In-N-Out at fucking 9 a.m.
I mean, if
You
I
need
still,
a burger and fucking fries that early in the morning? Like,
I could.
maybe if I'm drunk the night before
No, I could
to
wake up
soak
and
up
eat a
some of
fucking
that
burger.
shit.
I could wake up and eat a burger. I could go to sleep and eat donuts, man. It don't fucking matter. Shit.
Fair enough. Man, my cheeks are rosy as fuck because I just be getting sunburn all the time.
That's because you be out here drinking that alcohol.
Alcohol.
Mhm.
Maybe. YouTube's being a bitch.
YouTube is a bitch.
Just saying. See, it keeps saying this shit to me all the time, and I don't know what it means because anytime I listen to it, it sounds fine. I don't know. YouTube sucks.
It's all about widgets and shit.
It's all about widgets and shit. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because like a couple minutes will pass and then it'll be like excellent condition again. So I don't know. It just does stupid shit sometimes. Oh yeah, no. Andrew said Bender battled Toomey in South Africa. Yeah, Bender's a legend, man. He went fucking all around the world, all around the world, all around the world. Da, na, 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 all around the world. I don't know the rest.
I give you that. That's all it is. And I don't
But
even
I
think
don't
it
know the
says
second
all
part.
around the world. I think it just says la 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 la.
Or it just says all around the world, all around the world. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's cool, man. You know,
There's no words
sometimes-
to that song, but I still can't remember them. That's funny. That's fun, right? What else we got going on? We're just talking about nonsense, really.
That you know what? The only sense is nonsense.
The only sense is nonsense.
You keeping up with any of the goddamn KOTD shit?
Like what the tournament shit? No, I haven't seen any of it actually.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, and not like because I'm like, oh fuck them. I'm just
You just don't
I
get
just
around
haven't.
to it.
I just haven't. And then because it's not like because it's like you have to catch the stream.
Mm.
And
That's true,
I'm
yeah.
not subscribed to their stuff. Like, also, again, it's not like some like no. I just don't got the time of the fucking day right now. Like, and I haven't like I'm just getting out of the holiday season and shit like that with work, and then now like that I'm trying to like go full throttle with the bot shit.
Mm.
Like, I just don't really have a time to like just sit and watch a gang of battles anymore like I used to, and which is weird because like there was definitely a time where I just watched every fucking single thing. Like from every single league, and then
That's because they make it so hard to watch it now. You can't just go on YouTube and watch battles no more.
yeah, that's
Like you can,
true.
but like the main fucking battles, like you gotta have like an app to watch.
yeah, it's just how do you really fucking judge battles too? You know,
Preference. Like that's
Yeah,
like honestly,
that's really all it is.
sadly, it really just kind of comes down to preference.
And then it's like everyone has their own different fucking preference because everyone has their own different fucking backgrounds, their own tastes, their own shit that they relate to. Like it's a very uphill climb to try to like really because what was it? Someone was trying to tell me they wanted a poll to be able to vote to judge because they weren't able to catch like it was like one of Rajah's homies said that he couldn't catch the battle live when I was watching it to live vote it. So he was like, I think that's a little unfair because I didn't get to like sit there and watch it live. I was like, well, the whole point of that process is people are
To
trying
get
to get
people to the live
to watch
stream.
it live, but he was like, I just couldn't watch it because like I'm in a different time zone and all that. I was like, okay, that's something I haven't really fully considered. So then I'm thinking the move for that is because going forward, I'm gonna put all of the battles on the Patreon, and then just like whatever the biggest ones or the most like biggest buzz ones are gonna get released onto YouTube or just the best ones. I'm gonna put all of the polls on Patreon because in Patreon they have like an option when you like do a post, like a poll post or whatever, to where every time I drop a battle, like I'll post a battle and then right after that I'll have a post where like the poll, poll, battle poll. So then tell people, hey, because the whole thing with the poll is like if it's just online and it's free, it can be manipulated with bots. Like, and it's happened a bunch of times before, to where the Patreon's a little bit more dependable. It's just a matter of making people sign up for the Patreon and then voting on the Patreon for their person.
Fair and
But
unfair, and
fair and unfair, but also fair in the sense of then it's of a good determination of who like supports who. Because then if all of a sudden the Patreon poll gets flooded with a bunch of your folks and they paid to be a patron to watch your battle and they voted for your battle, well, fuck, that absolutely motivates me to release that shit on YouTube too, because you did your job.
That makes sense. Yeah,
I think that's fair,
bro. Tournaments and battle rap need to stop, man.
it was a good idea. It was a good idea for what we did and how we did it and the way that we were able to do it. And it's amazing we were even able to do what we were able to do. But it's just battle rap is so cyclical in learning the lesson of you can't judge battles really.
You can't.
But I'm going to, and we're gonna do the polls and whatnot to let the fans fight.
Those polls are like fine. Those like who do you think won? But like deciding definitively who
in the
won,
moment, in
like
the moment it's hard.
That's not cool. But like the back and forth of like
letting people like sit there
saying
and watch
somebody go, oh,
times.
yep, 3-0, 2-1. Like that argument can never leave battle rap. But just like having it to where it depends, like money and stuff like that, just based off of like 5 or 7 people's like opinions of what they felt. Like it's, I don't know. The criteria is too vague. Like they'll try to pin it down and be like, all right, there's what you were looking for, but ultimately it comes off like, what if you just don't like that person's subject matter? But if they're like going in and they're doing everything that checks all the boxes, but you just don't like their subject matter, like that person's not gonna win.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of, that's like super scandalous because you could watch a battle and as soon as you see like for the matchup, like I guess the most controversial ones that I could think of to mind were like Diz and Frack, and then fucking Flex and Bill Collector. Like when you look at those battles and you watch them, and if you're like, all right, look, if I had to judge this, and one guy did what you're supposed to do to win the battle, it would have been both the people who lost those battles. Like Mad Flex did everything that you're supposed to do to win a battle. Like he was direct, and he like went off and like styled out and like was aggressive, didn't fuck up, and like all that stuff. And it's like, oh, typically that type of person would win versus somebody who's just kind of like generally punching. But if like everybody likes that shit, that person's gonna win. So it's like, there's no win for it.
Yeah, no. It's all preference. It's all preference. That's why it's like, I don't know, people make a big deal about it. Like, oh, I want my battle judge and shit. It's like, do you really? Like, have you been a battle rap fan long enough to know? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
that's
Like,
usually not the best
it's like
thing?
that with everybody. Because, like, I could think of people that people like hella much. And I'm just like, you know what? I just don't like that shit. Like, I don't like Caustic. Like, straight up. I just don't like his style. Like, straight up. I don't get down with it. But, like, I'm not saying he bad or nothing like that. I just don't like his shit.
You personally just, like, probably just don't relate to a lot of, like,
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel it. Like, fucking Sharon. I don't fucking, like, I like that motherfucker can rap his ass off, but I don't like that shit all the time. It's like, all right, cool. Who did I just say that I thought was boring as hell today? Don Marino. But he could rap, but that motherfucker boring as hell, man. Come on. I don't like all of my shit sometimes, dog.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't like most of my shit.
Come on.
I'm like the most proud of any battle I've ever had is like Pyrex and then Edmund. And then outside of that, everything else is like, I could have done better. But those two that I mentioned, like, and even there's moments in both of those where I'm like, I could have done that differently, or I could have dropped that or put that in or whatever the fuck. But those two battles are the only ones where I'm like, okay, I can stand on those. The other ones, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck what anyone thinks about the other ones. Because I don't know. Some people will say that me versus MK is a good one, and I think so too. But I think
Like that one is like incredibly entertaining. I was just watching that one the other day.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I was watching that one because I was trying to remember which one of those battles that you had that Lin Kuei clan bar in. I think it was that one.
I forgot about that one. How the fuck? What did I say too? Fucking.
I don't remember, but that was that one line that I remember. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Fuck, I can't even remember that right now. I forgot about that shit. The biggest ones I ever remember is Pyrex because I just had some fucking just haymakers, dog. what was it? Fucking, I was like, Rona Noir with the gang rep. Fucking, oh fuck, I forgot all that shit actually. And that's not even the one I'm thinking of. I'm thinking about the cocaine to snap. Oh, Rona Noir is what it looked like when you pay to rap. We let the work speak for itself, so we don't fake the facts. Full Metal Jacket with the new blade to match. It's a West Side Story, so the whole squad came to snap. That shit was fucking fire, dog. Oh, fire, dog. Fucking fuck off. Said I was cool versus THC. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I definitely wanted to fucking, cause THC is a good little fellow, but he definitely. If you ask him, he thinks he killed me in that battle. I'm like, dog, you just like halfway through your round, you just like had no more confidence anymore. Like towards your like second and your third. I don't know what you're talking about,
I was there.
but fucking the most ones I'm proud of is fucking Pyrex and then Edmund. But even Edmund, like the shit that I'm proud about in the Edmund battle, like people only ever gonna remember the Hispanic at the disco line, which is funny, but like that's not even the best shit in that battle. But that's like the only thing that people really retain from that shit. So I'm like, all right, cool, that's thanks. I was like, I said a lot of other fire ass shit too, dog, but whatever. Because the best shit, my favorite shit I said in that one that even impressed Caustic was fucking. I said something about like you and Easy Up get stretched like a canopy. What you want props? How about the one they gave Brandon Lee or some shit like that? I had like a whole shit like that made the Ryne scheme go up, but that's like the last two lines I remember. But just that punch, fucking, I remember like Caustic on camera going being like, "That's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good."
Nice.
So I was like, "That's tight." But yeah, no, MK does need to come back. I was telling him I've been trying to book him, dog. That's like the frustrating thing about being in the position that I'm in is that people are always like, "Why don't you book this person? Why don't you book this person?" I'm like, 8 times out of 10, I assure you I've been trying. Like, and it sucks because like I want to tell someone that, but like I fucking have. I've tried. But like they don't know, you know what I mean? But sometimes like there's people who are like, "How come you haven't asked this person?" I'm like, I've been trying to get that person to battle for 2 fucking years.
They'd be like, I bet you motherfuckers always be like, won't you get to enter in the battle? And it's like, I've been asking
Oh yeah,
that
don't
motherfucker
even
for the last,
fucking.
like,
I've even told you that. Like that was Dan's Moby Dick, and now it's become mine. But I've already learned like I might as well not even because it's probably just the fucking time has probably passed.
it's okay, man. The moon's just haven't aligned.
Yeah, no,
The
like
stars, the fucking
I just don't know if they ever will because like
multiverses.
I've heard his opinion on why he hasn't, and I totally respect it.
And you know what? It's okay.
And it's honestly like I totally respect it for the fact because he's still very much like a part of the culture. People still very much come to him for advice, like, and he's willing to give people that advice. To where it's like, I feel like he very much recognized what he meant to battle rap in the time that he was in it, and then he still is willing to give back to it when he can, and that's like probably like the best like Jedi kind of fucking sensei kind of place that he could stay in. And I think he like that's where he's most comfortable and kind of why disturb that kind of a thing, you know? Fucking Andrew said I talked to Marino, he's just not feeling it anymore. Oh, he's talking about MK. Yeah, no, there's that, but he also like he's a dad now. MK is a dad now, and I think he's I don't want to say nothing that out of turn because I don't know his situation, but I'm pretty sure like he takes care of his kid mostly like on his own too, to where he's just busy. And,
Priorities, man.
Working, taking care of his kid, and then probably also that too, just probably not even really feeling the battling. But I've come to learn like we all say that. We all have moments where we're like, "Oh, I'm just not feeling it right now." It's like, yeah, but fucking given the right name, or not even so much the name, but like given the right opponent,
Opportunity.
given the right opportunity, anybody's willing to fucking come back. Unless it's Dirtbag Dan. Dirtbag Dan's definitely truly done with the fucking world of battle rap.
That's fair.
Like
He seems to be annoyed with.
Well, he just did all the things.
Yeah, he did all the things and all the annoyance and whatnot. So
That's not fresh.
ha.
The moment I grabbed it, I was like, "Yep, nope." That's why I brought this one up.
That's a big ass gallon.
What
of
else?
shit.
What else? What else we want to talk about? Is there anything you want to talk about?
Men ain't shit.
There's nothing we can talk about, really. That's what sucks.
I mean, like you can, you just got to make flyers hella quick. It's like you want to put
That's
yourself
true.
through that, or
I
you
mean,
just
we
want
can
to hold
just
out for.
we can just talk about the fact that we're excited for February. We're excited about the factory. You haven't been there yet, but I'm excited to bring.
Have you already
everybody
been
in.
over there?
Oh yeah. I went over there. Like B Nasty told me about it on a Saturday. I was there on Sunday morning.
Oh, okay,
Like I was like, oh cool. I'll be there tomorrow.
nice.
Go to a live even. You'll want to battle again. Oh, go to a live event. Yeah. Exactly. Everyone's like, I don't want to do this anymore, and then they go to an event, and they're like, damn, because you hear the crowd.
That's fair, but then it's like at the same time, it's like sometimes I just want to go. I just want to be there.
Yeah.
Like in April, I don't even want to battle. I just want to be there.
Yeah.
I just want to be there. I think I just want to host and talk my shit.
That's totally. That's all I'm saying.
You know, and that's like dope as fuck because I can't be there for March, so it's all right because we're gonna go to where we're going in March, and then fucking I got a battle in February. Got to pronounce all the letters in that bitch.
Bang.
Boom, and you know what I mean. So air horns for them hoes.
All right.
You see Spider-Man up here too.
Spider-Man's here. Anything you want to let these people know about before we head on out of here? I got nothing.
Wash your ass. Oh, the Royal Rumble tomorrow, and I'm watching that, and I'll give an analysis.
Who do you
on
think's
that.
gonna win the men's, and who do you think's gonna win the women's?
I hadn't really put any thought into it, but I'm gonna take a stab in the dark right now. I'm gonna say I think Bailey's gonna win the women's.
Really?
Yeah, because I think she's like cleared from injury. She's been like out with the ACL injury, but I think she coming back. Or if she does,
I mean, she'll probably come back for sure. Yeah.
if she come back, she gonna win that bitch
Okay.
for sure. San Jose's finest, motherfucker.
Okay.
And then who gonna win the men's win? Let's say Mara. Who the fuck won last year? Edge won last year, right? I think.
Did he win?
I think he won it last year. Drew McIntyre won it
Yeah,
the
he
year
did.
before that.
Mm-hmm.
So neither one of them motherfuckers winning this year.
No.
Bobby Lashley facing Brock Lesnar, so he not gonna win it. Who's supposed to be hot right now? Fuck it. Who gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Well, I know they're big on Austin, or Vince keeps trying to push Austin Theory.
I hope not. That'd
be weird.
I wouldn't like that.
Maybe something with like RK Bro, like either Orton or fucking.
Nah,
like
I mean, if
Riddle.
you
Like,
go,
there might be something that happens between them during the Rumble, though. I can imagine. I imagine both of them.
maybe a split.
Either a
I
split.
wouldn't go
or
Orton
like,
again for the. Let's see, what are we heading into? WrestleMania.
The problem is just like who do you put that on?
I'm just gonna throw one out there and say Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then Sami Zayn just re-signed too.
Yeah, he's got nice pants too. He wears the same boots. He likes to bump. So.
They're just fucking. They just keep losing people. There's not really anybody you can even really look to be like, oh yeah, that person for the Rumble, that person for the next champ, that person for this. Like
KO.
Shit used to be a little bit more. Yeah, no, it should either be KO or Sami Zayn, especially because
KO.
the deals that they signed are actually like pretty extensive. Towards like, damn,
KO.
I didn't think either one of those guys were gonna re-sign.
KO,
I
and then you're
go
gonna
to
win
fucking
like the
AEW.
WWE title at WrestleMania because
That'd be
Universal
cool.
title's more important.
I like the whole fucking Lashley Lesnar thing though. That's fire.
the build-up has been like garbage though.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't
sadly.
seen it.
So we'll see where that goes.
I was thinking fucking Shotzi or Lita is gonna win the Rumble, the Women's Rumble,
I don't, man. You know what? I ain't
because they
really
just
been
keep
paying-
making a big deal about those two going into it, and then they're
Yeah,
like,
but Lita,
like she's old, but like she's returning to where it's like that's what I'm saying, like she about to win and then Shotzi winning over her or something like that, because they made it a big deal about the fact that Lita is training in a Hood Slam where Shotzi trained. Where
true.
I'm like, well, they don't really have like a rivalry. Like they kind of throwing shots at each other just a little bit, but it's not like full blown.
over there, man.
to where it's-
other place she could be training that shit. You gotta train this thing. They're getting stoned and stuff. Bitch, crazy ass. That's all she want to do is out there getting stoned. That's why she's so dangerous. Dangerous hanging out with them Hardys and shit. All them amphetamines they like doing and shit. Come on, Amy Dumas. Come on.
I was just gonna keep it respectful.
Come on.
Probably should have hit up PWR.
Come on, straight up. Or like,
Especially because I see her doing moonsault. Like, she's not doing moonsaults at the Hood Slam gym. She's doing moonsaults at, like, some fucking, like, gymnastics place. And then she's just sharing pictures at the Hood Slam gym. So I'm like, shit, you should be doing those moonsaults in a fucking PWR ring.
Lita gonna fuck around, hurt herself, crazy bitch, and look good doing it.
I was like, this bitch got Anton Voorhees teaching her how to moonsault.
It's all right, man. You know, sometimes in life, people just don't know where they want to train, and it all comes out for the better.
I think it's just, that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a lot of it's centered around the fact of, like, they're trying to make a thing between her and Shotzi.
Maybe. Shotzi cool. I mean, like, she got the good character, but she not the best between the ropes. But to me,
I just like her whole presentation.
Preference.
She just got a great presentation. She's gorgeous, too. But
she's
her whole just riding in on a tank, fucking
that's pretty hard.
Horned helmet. Who's your daddy?
Yeah,
throws at the Hood Slam gig even still.
Be nice if she like came out with beer somehow, but like
right,
you know, that's not her thing. But
I just like that she like hella just reps the fact that like where she came from. Like that's dope. She could have very easily just been like, oh yeah, no, I trained in Oakland for a little short time, whatever. You know?
That's true. That's kind of like how Will Hobbs.
Yeah,
like, they make sure to say that he's from East Palo Alto, and I'm like, that's hard as fuck.
Yeah, no, that's fire. All right. Well, we got wrestling. We got all kinds of stuff happening. Like I said, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., I'm going to be interviewing West Coast Wolves from South Africa. Great fucking good little rock band. I don't even really know what to classify their fucking music.
Probably like alternative.
I'm going to let them classify it. That's going to be one of my questions. I'm like,
there you go.
What would you call your sound?
Take it out. Yeah, just take it out of your hands.
It's like surfer folk rock. I don't know what to fucking really call it, but
you just call it alternative. I feel like everything that ain't got a name just fits underneath alternative.
I legitimately I'm about to Google a brief history on South Africa because I know nothing at all.
I just know Trevor Noah.
That's what I'm saying. Elon Musk. That's what I know. Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best example. Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. But yeah, so tune in tomorrow, fucking 10 a.m. And then also, I'm pretty confident that throughout the day tomorrow, I'm going to put together the podcast that I filmed in Reno. Because I've been super duper fucking lazy on that shit. I meant to release it last week, but I got caught up. And I feel like a shithead because I even told them in the Reno group, like, oh, hey, I should be out by the end of this week. I'm like, what was it, dog? But yeah, outside of that, I host a fucking podcast every single morning. Patreon.com/Ryne Radio. Look forward to that fucking every single morning, like I said. And then become a patron of BOTZ Battles as well. We're going to be throwing all the battles going forward onto the Patreon first. Anything that gets like the biggest buzz, biggest reviews, whatever, that's going to be released on YouTube after the fact. And then, like I said, we're going to release battles on Patreon along with the corresponding poll, which is also going to help determine, like, you know, if a lot of people vote on the poll, then all right, hey, this is one that we should probably release. So yeah, love you fuckers. Like Van B's grandma told us, Santa Claus don't like dirty draws. Wash your hands, brush your teeth, love yourself so you can love somebody else. And let me pre-prep this properly before.
Pre-prep.
You know, I should have already done it while
pre-prep and post-production.
Pre-prep and post-production, pre-production. I mean, it's actually just production because we're doing it live. Fuck it, we're doing it live. All right. Check you guys later. Peace.
Yeah, put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we Tito. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put in things when you see us. Like, what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we Tito. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe before they re-up. Say they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Hey, I'll roll a chopper out the back, then pull the big out. She think I'm Rambo when I'm shirtless with the stick out. Black on black when we attack, we never stick out. I get to squeeze until it's empty, pop the clip out. You share your business with these bitches, let it slip out. You give your money to that hoe, so you a trick now. I don't say shit to the bitches, pull my dick out. First we fucked, and when I'm finished, I'ma spit. Shit, my dogs is barking and got the taste for blood. Pop shit, you get your top split, I left them laying her. 9 true, you get your mind blue, but what you tryna do? Slide through, must I remind you? I be almost sipping a 40, gripping a 40, I'll let one go up at your face and get distorted, End of the story, it's not important, we celebrate and spin your block up in euphoria. I got magazines for your issues, activate with the pistol. I'm at your face like some tissue. If I bless you, I won't miss you. Bullets guided like a missile, now they gliding through your tissue. Hit your bitch, your friends, your family, anybody riding with you. Little bitch, I walking like I'm God, but I'm a demon to you. Little bitch, I keep the pump on deck, but I ain't cleaning the pool. You feel that barrel bust, you feel that marrow crush. Little bitch, I rockin' up gold to make a pharaoh blush. You put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. Said they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us. Put them things when you see us, like what's the big idea? Bentley, Benz, or Beamer, we be swinging like we teed up. They don't know shit. Pull up, then we swipe them for they re-up. Said they don't know shit. Glock up in their face so they don't see us.